Alright, I'm not sure if that did anything. In my opinion, you might be selling yourself short because there are so many other beautiful places to visit in Japan that I haven't even been to yet, honestly. Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Tima and I am back with a new video. I was going through my old hard drive and found some footage from my Japan trip last year, and since I'm going to be going in around 4 months, I wanted to kind of give you guys a tips and tricks video on riding the Shinkansen through Japan. In this case, I went from Kyoto to Tokyo, so if you guys have any anxiety about going or you're not sure on how to navigate around, hopefully this video will help you out. The reason why I'm making this video in this format is because I want to test it and see if you guys like me doing more informational videos rather than just vlogs while I travel. Like if you want to see videos of me kind of naming the top 10 places to visit to go shopping, or maybe places to visit for temples and other stuff around Japan, please let me know because I'm going to be going very, very soon. And if you guys like this type of stuff, I would like to make more of it. Also, if you are a new subscriber, I will be putting a playlist of all of the vlogs from my trip last year, so be sure to go ahead and check that out. Now, even though I am not an expert and I don't know all the details since this was a whole year ago, hopefully this will help you guys out, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video. I told you guys this before, but for those of you guys that are new on my channel, I will be going to Kyoto and Tokyo in 4 months. I'm going to be traveling with my boyfriend and then 3 other friends of mine, and we're all going to be going together. Yeah, if you basically just want to go to like the Kansai region or any other regions in Japan, not just Tokyo. Most people just go to Japan to visit Tokyo, and it's not the only place there is. In my opinion, you might be selling yourself short because there are so many other beautiful places to visit in Japan that I haven't even been to yet, honestly. If you guys didn't know, recently I turned 27 in March, and I feel like I have not really traveled enough in my 20s like I wanted to. Not to say that once you reach 30, it's like over for you. You can't travel anymore if that's not the case. I'm just saying, like, you want to be able to have those memories. You don't want to regret not going anywhere, and I feel like life is very short, so why not do what you want to do? I personally love saving up for vacations and experiences. That's just a huge thing of mine now. I was a very materialistic person before, but now I'm just craving that need to explore and just, you know, visit new places. So the reason I'm going to Kyoto though and Tokyo again is because I'm going with friends this time. It's going to be a whole new experience for me. For those of you guys in this video that are saying, why is she making a video about taking the Shinkansen to Tokyo? That's so easy. Well, it's different for people that have anxiety like myself. We view things very differently. We make things harder for ourselves. Our anxiety stops us from doing very simple things in life. Luckily, I had my friend there with me. She lives in Japan. She lives in Kyoto. Her name is Kristina. If you guys don't know her, go ahead and check her out. But she does videos in Kyoto, Japan, and she's very well versed in that stuff. So if I didn't have her, I wouldn't have known, and I also would have had terrible anxiety through the whole process, which would have made things way worse. But this is for those of you that have not been to Japan before and you really want to go with a group of people that also haven't been, and you're going to be completely lost while going. I do have a link below in this video, kind of just giving you even more detailed tips on how to take the Shinkansen from Kyoto to Tokyo, and also they have vice versa. I think throughout this entire video I will be giving you more tips to help with that anxiety and to help you not freak out as you're going through the whole process. If you want more Japan content, please let me know. I have so much more footage from last year. We left, I would say, around maybe like 3 hours early because we did have to take the taxi to Kyoto Station, and she lived around maybe 30 minutes away from Kyoto Station. And I will say, just give yourself enough time. Whenever you do get there, you're able to pick your times as far as what train you want to catch. Just want to go to like the Kansai region or any other regions in Japan, not just Tokyo. Most people just go to Japan to visit Tokyo, and it's not the only place there is. I think we wanted to make sure that our train was like an hour and 30 minutes away. We didn't want to have one that would be like, okay, you get there and then you have to catch your train in like 30 minutes. Like, we didn't want to go ahead and do that. We wanted to give ourselves enough time to film, enough time to eat something or find something to eat for the train. So it depends on what you're wanting to do, but for us, we wanted to film and stuff. And if you want to vlog the area, just give yourself enough time basically. So Once you do go to Kyoto Station, you're gonna look for the information desk. You literally walk right into these like huge glass doors, and then you'll see there's like desks and stuff with people. You're gonna tell them what kind of ticket you are looking for. So there are 3 types of bullet trains, and the bullet train basically will take you anywhere, region to region basically, and it will take you there extremely fast. You can either take it by flight though, or you can take it by bus. I think flight, it said it was like 4 hours and 30 minutes, and then the bus was like 6 to 8 hours. So depending on like the time of the year, one could be cheaper than the other. I feel like, again, the most expensive is probably going to be the Shinkansen, but it will take you there the fastest. Yeah, so the most used lines are the Nozumi line and the Hikari line. So it says that the Kodama Shinkansen stops at every station, so it takes around 4 hours, so that might be the same amount of time as an airplane does. But the Nozumi is the most expensive, not by very much, because it is the most frequent and fastest train out there. I don't know the time differences as far as when the trains come and go, but you'll be able to ask them that at the information desk. They do have English speakers there as well, so you can go ahead and ask them in English if you would need. So even though the Nozumi line is the most frequent and it's also the fastest train there, it's not going to be covered by the JR Rail Pass. So the JR Rail Pass is something that you get that covers, I think, most trains, and also the Hikari bullet train. So maybe for a couple weeks to a month, I'm not really sure, but it's somewhere around there. You're gonna be spending a few $100s if you're going to be staying there for at least a month. We're only staying there for 2 weeks, so we're not gonna be purchasing that. Each one's gonna cost you roughly 13,080 yen, which is roughly $150 that I ended up paying. I'm pretty sure that the reason why my ticket was $150 is because I made a reserved seat. Whenever I ended up traveling to Osaka, which is the Osaka airport, I made the mistake of not getting a reserved ticket to get a seat to Kyoto. So I had to stand up the whole time and I wasn't able to get a seat, which was unfortunate for me. And because this is a 2-hour-long trip, you definitely want to get a reserved seat with like friends and stuff, or yeah, you just want to buy your tickets together where you're seated next to each other. If you are going with other people or if you're going alone, then I'm sure it's fine, but I would definitely go for the reserved seat. It could be cheaper, but I just remember paying $150 for me. That's just for one way. So if you're going to be going back and forth, it's going to cost you around $300. For us, we're buying our tickets basically from LA to Kyoto, and then from Tokyo to LA, since we're not going to go back to Kyoto after that. So we're personally only going to need a one-way ticket. It says here they give you 3 different tickets. So one is your basic fare ticket, the other one is your Super Express ticket to pass through the Shinkansen gates. That's very important that you don't lose this one, because you're gonna have to get in to take the Shinkansen. So I would just keep all 3 of them, but yeah, you don't want to lose anything, and also you want to keep your receipt in case someone on the train is trying to check your pass. Just make sure that you know your surroundings and stuff. And we made ourselves comfortable, and then we were able to go ahead and find the food. And we also filmed a couple of clips in the station as well, which was really fun. There are tons of different bento boxes in a little area where they do sell food for you for the train. Remember, I think I got myself just a cute bento box with like, what, fish, rice, pickled radish, stuff like that, and I also got myself a green tea. To me, it seems like most of the meals are very healthy in my opinion. It gives you a good amount of protein, vegetables, rice, stuff like that. It really depends on you and what you want. I feel like I spent roughly $20 to $30, maybe like $15 to $20 in the meal. I didn't spend that much money on it. I will say, if you are going to be on the train, make sure to have your cameras or like your phone and stuff, because you will be passing Mount Fuji on the way to Tokyo if you're traveling from Kyoto to Tokyo. Really fun for me just to be able to see the scenery very clearly and just to enjoy the ride. I haven't enjoyed a train or a car ride, you know, that much in a very long time, and so I just had a really good experience just having that. I would either wear a mask or get yourself some cough drops, or make sure to have yourself a drink with you handy that has honey in it, because let me tell you, I was coughing the entire time. I had so many cough attacks on that train ride, you guys. It was very embarrassing. I could not stop. So if you're like me and you have issues with like the air circulation, especially like in airplanes, or especially that train, like for some reason a lot of people were like coughing and stuff, and it was Golden Week, and I feel like there was just some stuff going around during that week, I guess. I'm not really sure. Thankfully, after the train ride, I was okay. It was just the air that was really yucky and gross in there. It was not pretty, it was not cute. Rewinding back, it was just really nice to also wait for the train. I just really enjoyed that experience too. It's like not even that amazing when you just talk about it, but I don't know, that experience to me was just really cool. Yeah, so I talked about the cost, reserving your seats, making sure that you get there ahead of time. If you want to go ahead and film, you know, book your ticket to where the train comes maybe 2 hours later or an hour later, however you want to do it. That's pretty much it. If I left anything out in this video, I will do more voiceovers, I'm sure, and add that in there. If you guys want any more information or I guess videos like this, please let me know down below, because it was a really fun trip and I had a good time. I already made my list as far as stuff I want to film for you guys. I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. We're also almost at 50K subscribers. We just reached 49K a couple days ago, so that's really exciting. Bye guys.